Yo, what's up guys? Chase the Bro here, and welcome back to another Dark Souls 3 build video. In today's episode, I'm going to be showcasing my personal favorite build at the moment, the Paladin of Lightning. Now, I know a lot of people have been requesting a mage/melee build, so I hope this meets your expectations. Up until this moment, I've only ever used Faith as a means of buffing my weapon. I've never actually created a pure Faith build centered around all the different miracles. And wow, it's insane! The amount of damage that all the lightning attacks do is crazy on its own, but the fact that you have a melee weapon at your side with the ability to fight ranged with miracles is insane. Let me first just say something about the lightning arrow. If you guys don't know, the lightning arrow is a miracle that is found in the Ring City, and it is crazy! You can hold the bow drawn as long as you wish, and the tracking on the lightning arrow is perfect. So if you have great timing, you can actually let go of it and catch people during their rolls all the time. Not only that, but it roughly does 300 damage per hit, which is insane. It costs like no mana, it fires at light speed, and the tracking on it is crazy. I use it constantly. Don't get me wrong, all the other lightning spells are just as overpowered. If you make contact with the lightning strike, it does an insane amount of damage, and it stuns your opponent long enough for you to get off 2 light attacks. So if you happen to hit somebody with that, they're pretty much dead. Another one of my favorite miracles is definitely the Lightning Storm. It's a little bit slower to cast than the Lightning Strike, but the area it hits is a lot bigger and it can stun your enemies for a lot longer, so you're able to connect a couple attacks after it as well. I'd also like to add in that you should definitely be using the Saint's Talisman. Its weapon art allows you to cast miracles with a huge amount of hyper armor, that way your opponent can't stagger you out of them. This works especially well with the Lightning Storm, Lightning Strike, and the lightning arrow, because they won't be able to knock you out of it before you cast it. There's just so many reasons that this build is definitely my favorite build right now. It covers long range, you could even heal yourself in the arenas. The new heal spell that you throw, you can just toss at the ground and it'll heal you. You're pretty much immortal with this build. I don't think I've lost once in the PvP arena yet while using this build. Okay, well maybe immortal is a little bit of an exaggeration, but getting killed is definitely a lot harder when you're wielding this beast of a build. Normally when I have a straight sword, fighting long range weapons like halberds and spears is quite annoying, but with this build, it's easy as hell. All I have to do is rely on the miracles more so than my straight sword, and I'm just going to get carried to victory by them. And I honestly have no idea how everybody else feels about using heal miracles while in the battle arenas, but I think it's fair game. If someone's able to pull off a healing miracle, which by the way usually takes a little bit of time, then you're not putting enough pressure on them as an opponent, and it's fair game. That's the perk of being a Faith build. Sorcerers have all their soul masses, and Faith builds have their heals, so I think it's fair. It's part of your build. I was also amazed by the amount of damage that my lightning infused longsword did. It was pretty viable as a straight sword, and it's pretty beast. I don't know what to say. I just love this build, guys. This is honestly my favorite build. Also, all of you have been asking about a live stream PvP for all of us, and I'm going to do it sometime next week. I'll see when I have off work, and I'll post it in my upcoming live events on YouTube, but we're definitely going to do some 3v3 subscriber battles. And I'm sure by this point you guys are all just wondering what stats I have leveled, so I'm going to bring you on over to my stats and my equipment. That way you can see what I'm working with and see exactly how I made this beast. Alright guys, so as for the stats, I am, like I said, a pure Faith build, so you're going to want to hit that hard cap, which is 60. That's where all the damage from your lightning attacks come from, and you want that maxed out. The next thing you need is 10 strength and 10 dexterity just to wield the longsword. Sadly, I was a knight and I respec into this. Ideally, you'd want to be a cleric or a deprived class. It would give you 6 or 7 extra stat points to work with, so it's definitely a benefit, so do that. Other than that, I have 33 vigor, 30 endurance, but I am wearing the prisoner's chain because I do want more than 33 health. 38 is like a must for me. The amount of attunement you need is all depicted by your playstyle. So if you're somebody who wants to use a ton of different miracles like I did, then you're going to want at least 30 attunement. It gives you 5 attunement slots, and one of the miracles that I'm using actually costs 2, which is the Lightning Storm, I believe. So 5 was needed for me. It also gave me a decent FP pool, so I thought it was worth it. You can use as much as you like. Other than that, I had 15 vitality to start with because I was a knight, so now I have 20. So I'm able to wear heavier armor, but I kind of went more fashion souls with it. I'm not really wearing heavy gear. As for my equipment, I'm using the Lightning Longsword, which actually has decent AR. 460 is pretty good for a straight sword that's just reliant upon Faith. I know it is split damage, but it's worth it. I'm using the Saint's Talisman specifically for its weapon art, the one that allows you to cast the miracle while having hyper armor. I'm using a Blessed Cestus. I don't know why. I should have been using the simple this whole time. It would have rebuilt my mana, so I definitely recommend that. I'm wearing the Lothric Knight helm, the Black Hand armor, and the Ring Knight gauntlet and leggings, just because I love the way it looks. I'm wearing the Prisoner's Chain, like I said, mostly for the endurance and the health. The vitality doesn't really matter, but the health and endurance definitely do. I'm wearing the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn because it greatly boosts miracles, and Morn's boosts miracles, and they stack, so you want both of those. And I'm wearing the Sage's Ring +2 to increase the speed of my cast of my miracles. So, as for my choice of miracles, I'm using the Lightning Storm. I often use it to roll behind an enemy and then cast it knowing I can't get staggered out of it. People will try to trade and they'll get destroyed. I also have a heal on me just in case. And Lightning Strike is a must because it does hefty damage and is pretty fast. Although my favorite miracle right now is the Lightning Arrow. You can even shoot it while not locked on. It's pretty accurate. Let me just try and get Hawkwood there. There we go. See? And it does beast damage, even against NPCs. So this build would be great in PvE. All you would have to do is just use the Lightning Arrow the entire time. I'm pretty sure you could do a Lightning Arrow run. I'm probably not going to do that, but I'm sure someone someday will. That's pretty much it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, then like my video. It really helps out my channel. I'm also saving to buy some new gear to stream because I want to do tons of live streams with you guys, but I want to have the right equipment for it. So any donations would be very appreciated. My PayPal is linked to my YouTube. Thank you guys. As always, thank you for watching. Chase the Bro out.